Alright, I'm back. I can feel myself starting to get a little tired. It's almost 5 in the morning, but fuck, I gotta get this out of me. So yeah, next band. Next album. Definitely one of my favorite bands ever. Because of a producer I've already talked about. Gangstar, of course, Hard to Earn. Just, an absolute spectacular album. Just wow. I don't know. I mean, that was kind of the album to me where Gangstar became Gangstar, even though that was like their third album or some shit. But I mean, Primo just crafted his sound by that time to absolute perfection, and there was nothing that guy could do wrong in the 90s. There was just nothing he could do. He could fucking fart on a record and make it sound dope, and he actually could. He made a water droplet sound like a fucking beat. I mean, shit. He's the fucking master. Hard to Earn. Just fucking perfect. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Moment of Truth. The next album blows Hard to Earn out of the water to me. But that's 1998. But that's one of the most flawless albums of all time. And yeah, if you've heard it, you'll probably agree. Or you might not, but I don't, that's not whatever. I'd love to hear what you think. Organized Confusion, alright. Admit, a band I didn't really pay much attention to, but I probably should have, because Pharoah Monch is fucking awesome. We all know how fucking just what a dope rapper he is, but I honestly don't even know who the fuck else is on the group. I don't know who Prince Poe is, never heard of him. I don't know. I've heard some tracks, but mad respect, and Pharoah Monch is just awesome. Fuck, man. How did I miss that album? I'm sure it's awesome. I gotta check it out. Oh, yes. The Beatnuts. Fuck. How awesome are the Beatnuts, man? 1994, The Beatnuts comes out with an album called... Actually, that's weird. This site calls it The Beatnuts, but it's supposed to be called Street Level. But yeah, it's a great album. I want to fuck, drink beer, and smoke some shit. I mean, who doesn't want to do that? Everybody wants to do that. Yeah, you do. You little fucking guy watching right now who's all like, I don't drink beer. I like God. I'm like, fuck yourself. You want to drink, smoke beer? Sorry, you want to fuck, drink beer, and smoke some shit like everybody else. You're just not doing it because you're a pussy. That's another rant that makes no sense. But fuck. The Beatnuts, great group. Never let me down once ever, really. And... yeah, it's pure New York hip-hop. I mean, what's better than that? There's nothing better than just pure New York hip-hop in the 90s. Because, yeah, they just perfected it by that time. It took them 10 years. It took 10 or more years, or... let's be honest, I mean, it took... since, the days of Rapper's Delight for rap to really find its sound. And I really think that the 90s as a whole was the year where rap really became rap. I don't know. If that makes sense, I don't know. But that's just what I feel. I love it so much. That's just what I think. And oh shit. Next band. Pete Rock. I could stop there. And just, not continue. But Pete Rock and CL Smooth. Fuck. How much does it suck that these guys only had 2 albums? Shit. I mean... I remember reading that they actually had a kind of a falling out, but, CL Smooth was on one of Pete's later albums, but Main Ingredient, fucking great. I actually kind of like Mecca and the Soul Brother better, personally, but Main Ingredient is really awesome. And, what can you say about Pete Rock? I mean, he's here's Primo, and Pete Rock is, pretty much there, too. I mean, he's unbelievable. He's changed the game just as much as Primo has. I mean, I like Primo just a little bit better, but shit. P-Rock is my second favorite of all time. For, obvious reasons. If you don't know why, then stop watching the video, because you clearly don't know what the fuck you're doing and you're dumb. Common Sense. Holy shit. We could talk about Common forever. But, maybe you didn't know that before he became Common, he was Common Sense. But for legal reasons, he changed it to Common. But think about it now. Like, if his name hadn't changed, he would have gotten an Oscar and said, "Yo, I'm Common Sense." So the Oscar goes to Common Sense. Imagine how funny that'd be to hear. The Oscar goes to Common Sense. No, it's never gone to Common Sense. Except for, when Leo finally got the Oscar for The Revenant. That was Common Sense. Anywho's. Resurrection. Not his first album, but it's a really good album. Can I Borrow a Dollar was his first album. It was weird, it's kind of strange. If you heard Common in his early days, you probably wouldn't even know, because he did some weird shit. And I feel like it took him almost 2 albums to kind of find... Actually, really, when he changed his name to Common was when he became the rapper that he is. For real, because I remember One Day It All Makes Sense is a really good album from 97. It's a great album, and I think that was the first album he did when he changed his name to Common. I can't remember, but Resurrection was great, but truthfully, I didn't really listen to it a whole lot, but I remember it coming out, and I remember it being great. And speaking of great, how's this for a fucking debut? How's this for a debut? Produced entirely by DJ Premier. Like, who the fuck gets that anymore? Like, this guy comes out of nowhere, and he gets the best producer of all time, inarguably, to produce his entire album. I'm talking about Jeru the Damager. The Sun Rises in the East. Fuck me. Solid all the way through. Just like Hard to Earn Part 2 or some shit. Literally just like the extension of that album. I don't remember the order they came out in, but they basically could be like almost a double album. Because, Primo was just on some shit. Like 93 and 94 were just the years that motherfucker became the legend that he is. No question. And I'm wondering how long this video is going to be when it finally is over. Because I'm still not done. And you're like, how is this possible? How can it get better, you're saying? You won't even know. But fuck, I'm still talking about Jeru because I want to talk about the original. And just what a fucking insane track that was. Like, the album starts off with a weird little quietness. And then the fucking the original punches you right in the fucking face. You know what? My name is fucking Jeru. And this is who I am. Wha-bam! It that song just punches you in the stomach, and fuck, I hear that song and my neck breaks, so I just cannot stop nodding. But fuck, man, You Can't Stop the Prophet. Fuck, I love that song. That video was so dope. And then the very, very last song. Shit, man. Shit. Static. This is the song I talked about. Motherfucking the legend, DJ Premier, makes Record Static a sample. And it fucking works. Because he's the master. And he can make anything sound like a beat. I could drop a pen on the floor and record it and send it to that motherfucker, and he could turn it into a goddamn Grammy Award winning song. And that motherfucker has produced shit for Christina Aguilera and shit. And yeah, she's won fucking Grammys. And honestly, I don't know if Primo has won Grammys, but he should just win Grammys because they should give them to him. Like, yo, we're sorry we took so long to give you this Grammy, but yeah, here you go, because you deserve it, just because.